Hello everyone, my name is Dervolshrine and today we'll be finishing our playthrough of map Alcatraz Escape by Sanyash. We have only 3 enemies left. This hero Hunger and Evil in this part of the map. You'll see him, actually them, pretty soon. And for Hunger fight we will need 3 heroes. One supplementary hero just to give him some artifacts. Trump, who is, well, somewhere. And finally, Illusiron, the dragon hero, to finish him off. So, as usual, I will make some preparations, which won't be in the part of this video, and I will come back to you when those preparations are finished. Okay, we are back. So, we only have 8 slots for our heroes, which is why Illusiron is hidden here at the moment. The enemy has high magic resistance, very powerful troops. However, he has no units that could shoot, and he has no spells at the moment. Unfortunately, we can only try to fight with him on one of those 2 spots, or we risk losing all of our mana. And that's actually the point of this fight, as we are not able to defeat him. His armies are just too vast. So we have to have some ways of casting spells, which is why we will fight on those lucid pools. But we need some preparations. Firstly, the enemy has rights and they have to be destroyed before our main hero fights him. And secondly, we need to have a way to regenerate our mana, and that's why we will use both. Air elementals, which will be cast by Hunger, and familiars, which will allow us to regenerate our mana when the enemy casts spells. Also, since the enemy needs to have full mana for us to win, we will also give him this Wizard's Well, so that he can regenerate his mana right after he fights Trump. We need to be in this square of the map, as it has perfect battlefield, which you'll see in a second. For Trump, I used this setup, some artifacts to speed, a ballista which is essential, bow of sharpshooter to increase our damage, and armor of the damned so that we can slow him down a bit and survive a bit longer. Let's just prepare Illusiron so that he can regenerate, or actually generate movement points at the start of the next turn. And we can finally end our turn. Okay, so take a look at this battlefield. It has some narrow passages so that we can survive longer. And also it has this beautiful, beautiful hex here, which we can use to teleport into and protect our units. Okay, firstly we can bless and focus on those rides. Yeah, now we have enough mana to cast teleport. And I hope this will be enough to finish them off. Yeah. Okay, and that's it. Now we have no means of getting away from here, so we have to retreat and lose our hero. Yeah, now I will just generate some movement points for Elysiron. I won't need that many. Yeah, I think this should be enough. Okay, we can get some more units. Doesn't really matter. Okay, sorry for that. We also need an Archmage to reduce our spells cast. Okay, now Elysiron can fight. He will need Spell Scroll of Armageddon, Orb of Vulnerability so that we can nullify enemy magic resistance, and Orb of Tempestuous Fire to increase our Armageddon damage. Meanwhile, everyone else can just go as close to those portals as they can. And we can finish our turn. Now, if you calculate it, all enemy units have the same amount of health points, apart from those dragons. Only they have more, and that's why we have those Wyvern Monarchs. We need to apply poison on the first turn, and if we do so, then the health points of those dragons will be almost equal to health points of all those other units. Okay, so we applied poison. Now we can just teleport. And cast anti-magic. Now, those air elementals are very vulnerable to Armageddon. We deal double damage to them with it, so we can easily destroy all stacks that appear. Yeah, this is what we'll do now. We just need to be careful so that our anti-magic doesn't run out. But I think that this is the last cast that we need and the last cast that we will have actually. Or not. Okay, so we got back all of our artifacts. Now we can save the game. And here we have two of our last enemies, Evil and Evil. And we also need all of our artifacts collected from those 7 fights to be able to get to this quest card and finish this mission. After that, we can regroup, collect all of our artifacts, and prepare for those 2 final fights. Firstly, will be Evil, and we cannot cast any offensive spells on him, but he does not have any spells on his own. But he has very, very powerful shooters and those Dread Knights. So we'll need to use some tricks to defeat him. And as usual, I will prepare for this fight without taking your time and without taking time of this video. So once again, I will see you in a second. Okay, we got all those artifacts, and just one more thing is that this monolith leads us to this part of the map. Okay, I think we are ready to fight Evil. We'll use Muriel with everything, every powerful item that we have. And this setup. We will need at least 3 Archangels so that we can resurrect 2 Hydras. A powerful stack of shooters. This is, I think, the last one left, or one of the last ones. And it's important that those shooters cannot be efficient in melee fight. An Archmage to reduce our mana, just to be sure, and some other units. Okay, for this fight we will need to use Quicksand to manage those Dread Knights somehow. They will try to attack our highest value unit, which is Archangels, and they will be blocked by the Quicksand for 2 turns. I think we can do a trick where they try to attack our Hydras but are blocked by those quicksands. Yeah, that worked. Now we summon Earth Elementals to deal with those zombies. And block the path to our Earth Elementals, which are the highest value units right now. Now we will use a trick where those Dread Knights will try to attack our Archangels, but they also want to block our shooters, which don't have this no melee penalty. So they will go here, and they will be blocked by Quicksand once more. Okay, now we are in pretty good position. So now we will use the same trick to play with those Dread Knights so that they do not hit us. We'll just move away with Storm Elementals, and those Dread Knights will try to chase us while blocking Elementals. And in the meantime, we will cast Clone on Archangels, resurrect Hydras, and block those units with both Hydras and cloned Archangels. Now we'll do the same, just making sure that our units are not in melee range of those power liches. Actually, those Archmages are interrupting. I will need to get rid of them somehow. But since we have this bow of sharpshooter, I think we won't be able to do that quickly. Okay, so let's move them somewhere. And this will be the strategy for the upcoming, well, 50 to 100 rounds. So I will just speed up this process. Okay, only one stack left. Okay, now only Dread Knights left. So I think we can start casting Quicksand. And after that, start summoning Earth Elementals probably. Or maybe just do it like that. Okay, this works pretty well. I think we won't need any more units, so let's just finish them off. That was actually pretty hard. And now the final opponent, Evil. He also has some power liches. They are inside down. And once again, if we sum up all hit points from each unit, then we will get the same value, which is an indicator that we could use a hero with Armageddon. And that we will do. But I will need to make some more preparations. So I will just skip this part. Okay, I think we are ready for the final fight. We will use Serial to give the enemy Badge of Courage, so that his Titans don't get negative morale due to Evil Fog. And we'll regenerate mana using Wizard's Well. Now we will need some elementals, and I think that's everything. Okay, if you are familiar with my Sidu speedrun, then you might actually know the strategy that I'm about to use here. We will use the drawbridge mechanics. And it works like that. The enemy thinks that he is still inside the walls, so he does not feel threatened. And since he is also blocked by our creatures, then he just won't do anything. Won't shoot, won't move, won't do nothing. And that's how we get rid of one stack of enemy shooters. But right now we will also have to deplete shots of those titans. So we need to wait until our line is finished. While still keeping those enchanters blinded. Okay, Titans have no more shots, and Power Liches won't shoot us because they don't want to hurt their comrades. We do have this Armageddon's Blade, so we can just start spamming Armageddon. Okay, let's haste so that we are the fastest on the battlefield. Now, resurrect any unit and cast Final Armageddon. And this is it for this video and for this map. Thank you, Senyash. It was actually amazing, amazing, fantastic puzzle map. So thank you very much for all those hours spent trying to figure out everything. And as for the viewers, thank you for sticking with me throughout this playthrough. Thank you. I hope you liked it. If you have any comments, then please let me know. Goodbye, and I'll see you in another video.